viewers across the nations of the world. You are welcome to bystanders at the newsstand. Good morning. Thank you so much for always watching us, for always standing by us, and for always being part of our programs from Mondays to Saturdays, 8:30, 9 a.m. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you for always watching us, for always standing by us. All of our viewers, we say a very, very big thank you. God bless you. We love and appreciate you. I don't take any of you for granted. So God bless all of our viewers. We say a very, 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 very big thank you to all of you. It is trending all across Nigeria. Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, former military general, who annulled the 1993 presidential election, which is the fairest, the freest and fairest election ever in Nigeria, and that may ever happen. That election will never repeat itself, because Nigeria is a kind of country whereby you take one leg forward, 5,000 legs backward. So we may never see that kind of election again in the history of Nigeria. It was annulled when Muslim ticket was a real Muslim ticket. When Nigerians were united, when Nigerians were not thinking about tribe and religion, that election was annulled. Yesterday, in unveiling his book, I'm talking about Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, popular as IBB. He said that yes, MK Abiola won the election, but forces that are powerful than him annulled it. And he made mention of Abacha's forces. But now this is the conundrum. Abacha is dead. Who will speak for the dead? Who is not going to come out and say no? Abacha is innocent. Who is going to defend Abacha this lovely morning? We'll be having conversation on that this morning. And if you are online, you are watching me, click that like button, drop your comments. That's the major element that has happened since yesterday. IBB has come out to say MQ Abiola won the election, but forces that are powerful than him annulled the election. So all of our viewers today, I say God bless you. We love you. We appreciate you. Click that like button. As you're coming, just come online. Click that like button. Come online. Drop your comments. That is our major talking point today. He has made that. So let me just read from the major headlines today. No evidence, Vanguard, June 12th. No evidence, USAID funds Boko Haram, US ambassador. Rest probe allegations as long as students ever claim was wrong. Court rejects Trump's request to reinstate birthright citizenship ban. June 12th. I feared Abiola's assassination could lead to civil war. IBB, he unveiled his book yesterday. Says Abiola won poll. I take responsibility for annulment. Now, forces led by Abacha annulled poll without my authorization. I failed. I'm not the person. IBB is saying this. I cannot be IBB. How old am I failed to secure military colleagues' commitment to hand over. Ops mystery behind Dele Giwa's death will be uncovered. Rakes in billions of naira for presidential library. Without Babangida, I wouldn't be in politics. Tinubu now said his own. IB's comment not new. Olu Falaye. This is here. Look at Jonathan. Yakubu Gowon. Tinubu, IBB, and Obasanjo. If Nigeria were to be a normal country, These kind of people should not be sitting. But that's not my problem. Senate to FG, name national monument after Pa Ayo Adebanjo. Or should government crisis may lead to violence if PDP governors. These are on the front pages of Vanguard newspaper this morning. The Nation. Osun Council will be illegal, says AGF. We go ahead despite advice. No proof USAID funds sustaining Boko Haram, says USM. Remove trade tariff for Nigerian imports. Federal government urges China. If society to block eyes of Benue CJ's office. Again, they are here. Ganduje Oshomole hailed Okpebolo's performance in 100 days. IBB. Abiola won June 12, 1993 election. I regret his annulment. Poll cancellation done by Abacha forcing without my authorization. Cleared on June 12. Now, these are all of. Let me appease my viewers before I bring him the first viewer this morning. My followers, they love me. I know they will. I know they will come. They will come. They love me. Omo Odua, good morning. God bless you. King Joe Ogba, good morning. God bless you. Mazi David Tunde Okafo, good morning. God bless you. Dr. Ukwoji, good morning. God bless you. Precious Ikedi, good morning. God bless you. Ebrisa Gossin from Denmark, good morning. God bless you. King Ifi, good morning. Riwa Chukwu Ebuka, yes, good morning. King Ifi. Adije Longe, good morning. God bless you. Maybe a time will come when the INEC president will later say, INEC chairman may later say, maybe after like 30 years. 2023 election, no, the person that won the election was not, I'm just saying, the person that I announced, maybe that time will come. But if Nigeria was to be a normal country, this kind of a man should not be sitting. But it's what I love Nigeria so much that Nigerians have amnesia. A cow is more wiser than an average Nigerian person. A cow has more brain than an average Nigerian person walking on the street. If a rich man kills somebody in this place and they try to catch him and they run away, if that same rich man comes here and starts sharing rice, people they will start hailing that rich man. That is the brain of Nigeria. A cow has more brain than an average Nigerian person that is talking, that is walking on the street. Nigerian man forgets something so easily. We forget something is wrong with the brain. Maybe the food that we eat. We forget something so easily. Like I give that example. If somebody comes here and kills like 20 people and is a rich man, and they try to arrest him and that rich man run away, if that man comes back here and starts sharing rice, people will start praising him and they say, let us forget his sin. He has repented. That's how Nigerian people think. I've never seen, since I was born, I've never seen a species like Nigerian people. Amnesia everywhere. Look at people that are sitting down. So Babangida can sit down and people will hear him. That's, so let me bring my first reviewer this morning. Let's start conversation this morning. Because today I don't want to. Let me bring you. Let's start conversation this morning. So we'll start from what has happened, the MKO conundrum this morning. For those some people looking at me, 1993, I was a child. I didn't know, or I couldn't have known what has happened. But Tomode Babaton Abaroba, Aroba ni Baba Eton. That's why it's good to learn history. So we read it, and we saw old men who were part of the June 12th annulment. They told us what happened. Yes, I was even my younger sister was alive. She was born then, but we were very young. Who would have known what happened in at June 12, 1993. So Mr. Lawrence this morning. Good morning, sir. And I must say a very big sorry to him. He comes early, but sometimes due to some things, he's not able to talk. But this morning he's here. June 12th. Let me bring the papers this morning. All the papers are kind of the same thing, so I don't need to read them. Other papers. June 12th conundrum. Babangida have now come out to say, yes, Abiola really won the election. What are your opinions about that this morning?
Mr. Loa, good morning, and good morning, the cameraman and the Flip TV, Kinjo Ogba, Omo Duduwa, Mr. Ukwoji, and others. Good morning, and God bless every one of you. Thank you, and our fans all over the world. Yeah, what happened in June 12th? And you see, from that June 29th, 30-something years. This is the day somebody come outside and said that he's not the one to win election.
7 Heaven. Good morning from Luxembourg. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Dandy Okeke. Good morning, Mr. Ariwan. Good morning. I love you, Mr. Dandy. As we are coming online, now I have 40 people online. There will soon be 100. But as we are coming online, click the like button. 40 human beings, just 8 likes. So click that like button. Let's have this conversation. Babangida has come out to confess. He has made a confession. Abiola won the elections. Abacha forces, it's not me, it's not my fault. Annulled it. As I'm coming online, click on that like button. Let's drop your comments. Let us have you. 9 likes is very poor this morning. Vino Everett, good morning, my people. Buki Astrop, good morning. 7 Heaven. Is it about why people got angry with their first advert Nigeria as a zoological Nigeria? So continue.
Since that year till now, it's 30-something years. And if calculate that 30-something years until now, that election they ring that day, do you know how many of millions of Nigeria that die? Because of what? One's selfish interest to you to please somebody. And since that year till now, that the same thing still continue to repeat every blessed day. Okay, let's go back. What happened in 2023 election? Maybe as he said, after some years now, somebody will feel come outside and say, so Chukwuka, Akim, Musa is the person that win the election, and you know that millions of people, the Nigeria, did what? Lost their life. Now this confirmation or this let me the confirmation about Babangida bring is too late for the Nigerians. It's too late.
So let me there was a mistake of my viewers. That headline is IBB confesses. It is written Congress, but it's a mistake. But continue.
Continue. You see what happened in 2023 election? That is the same thing that happened Abiola day too. Now, maybe some years now will come that they will still come outside to fool us. Their responsibility to do that the same thing and the waste millions of Nigeria so again. Oga, Nigeria youth need to wake up.
And they ever wake up?
To me, you know, sometimes they feel wake up or they say they don't want to wake up. Let's continue how we are living. 2023 election will destroy many things in Nigeria. It's still affecting us till now. Until if it didn't take 28 good years, this 2023 election, because of what? Selfish interest. The same thing Babangida did. That's what happened in 2023 election again. I see the newspaper and I see the cabals of the Nigeria. Those people.
Good luck, Ebele Jonathan. Yakubu Gowon. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. IBB himself, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida,
and
them Olusegun Obasanjo. If Nigeria to be a normal country, can these men be sitting down like this?
Oga, let me tell you one thing. Obasanjo, Jonathan, maybe can sit down. But you see 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember when Obasanjo want to win the second tenure as a president, he said, he told the whole West, if you like, vote for him. If you don't like, no vote for him. He will still be what? Nigeria president. The same thing IBB did, that the same thing Obasanjo did again. The reason why I'm not Jonathan, in 2015, immediately they declare, before they declare winning of election, Jonathan did what? Surrender. let peace to reign. But those men, they cannot say let peace to reign. Whatever they need, they do must. They must get it, whether good or bad.
So let's close with this. This yesterday you're not here, so talking about them, who is sponsoring Boko Haram was our topic. Now, no evidence USAID funds Boko Haram, US ambassador. Now, yesterday we were talking about who is sponsoring Boko Haram, maybe from the north, because a report came out that said that USAID may be sponsoring Boko Haram. Okay, in your opinion, who do you think that may be sponsoring Boko Haram in Nigeria?
Number one, when Jonathan won first election, Buhari said that I will make your government ungovernable. And he did it. Shetima himself do meeting with them. What are you saying again? At least you have some people that communicate with bandits, Boko Haram. Former president of Nigeria, it's very hard to former president of Nigeria and say that Boko Haram is a terrorist. He said it. He had. See, then force it. If he mention IPOB a terrorist, then force president of Nigeria to mention terrorist. People that terrorize your nation, to you to announce them as a terrorist, it's very difficult for them to do it. To show that them is the people that sponsor the Boko Haram. It's not me. It's not you. It's the politician in the Nigerians. And the government, they say that any place terrorist stands, it cannot conquer them within 24 hours. The hand of government is there. It's not Abacha. I think Abacha. I'm not the one to say it. They themselves know the sponsor of the Boko Haram, the president. And when Jonathan is a president of Nigeria, he still say almost the same thing. You see, among of them, there are people that sponsor these terrorists. Jonathan said this.
Thank you so much for coming, sir, this morning. Mr. Femi, because Mr. Raf came first, he's not here. Ogi came second, then Mr. Olajide came third, he's not here again. So, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Rila.
Thank you so much for coming. June 12th. Babangida life were lost. Like I said this morning, I was a child, so I cannot say I don't know what happened. I was a child. Probably my younger sister then was a baby, but I was a child. I didn't know, but like I said, so if I did not see what happened, at least I've read history, I've seen old men, my fathers, my uncles, who told me what exactly happened. Now, Babangida came out to say that Abiola won the election, that he's sorry, but he's not the one that cancelled the election, it's Abacha. But Abacha is dead. Let us start from there. Who will now speak for Abacha? Let's start from that place.
Thank you, Mr. Ralwan, for that question you asked me last. That who will speak for Abacha? You know, Abacha has always been the victim of every bad thing that happened in Nigeria. He has become a scapegoat. Every wrong thing like this, they will go and put it in the domot of Abacha. So all the money that they have been, all the Abacha money they have been bringing in, is it only Abacha that embezzle money? A lot of our past leader embezzle money, but it's only Abacha that has died. It's the only one they are bringing his money back home. This is another example. Abacha has died now, so every bad thing, just drop it in the house of Abacha. That statement of IBB so that IBB is not that clever as people think he is, because he himself should have known the consequence, of all this thing that he said. He should have known what is going to be our reaction, what is going to be our... If I want to tell a particular lie now, me myself, I should be able to judge if I sit down and reason that if I am in a position of that person I want to tell that lie, this is the question I will ask. Then you throw that question back to yourself. IBB himself is supposed to sit down and ask himself some question that people, don't you think that people will reason in this way? It's a very simple, simple
let
thing.
me make some comment. I'm sorry. Okukune Anthony, it's too late for IB to do that. Mr. Okukune, good morning. Anthony, you are welcome.
It's too late,
God bless you. Young Unwoko, good morning everybody in the house. God bless you. Emmanuel, good morning, guys, and happy weekend. God bless you, Emmanuel. King Joe Ogba, good morning to you, everyone and everyone around. God bless you, King Joe. I've greeted you this morning. God bless you. Good morning, Flip TV, Sunday Mbe. Good morning. But as you are greeting me, drop your comment. What do you think about Mr. Boyama Kombi has really dropped many comments. All of you should drop your comment. What do you think about the word that's coming from IBB after many years later, saying that it's not his fault that the election was annulled, that it was after like 32 years that it was Abacha that annulled the election. So click the like button. Click the like button.
You know the worst.
Boyama Kombi, they are criminals. About your train, Jonathan, all of them are criminal and divide the hell. Continue.
You know, the part of another unfortunate thing that IBB said was that it was not his fault. Out of all these things that IBB refused to take any blame. It's just that you regret. He even giving us excuse that he did what he did in the interest of a nation. Which nation? Which beast of nation is he talking about? That if he has done Abiola assassination could lead to civil war. So that's why you don't hand over power to him. Who will start that civil war? If not you and your people. If not you and your people. And what will kill Abiola if you hand over to him? Who will want to kill Abiola? And who eventually kill Abiola? You will not mention all those ones. So IBB in his own old, outdated Maradonic move, come out now to come and paparazzi us to come and rewrite history, try to patronize us with all kind of lie. Yoruba will say, any talk about you talk on Tonda Simefa. Honestly speaking, you may think you are clever, but with this one you are saying, it tell me how clever you are, because Yoruba will say, that means if a stupid man make a statement, it's not a stupid man that will judge him. All these things you are saying now, I think it would have been better you keep silent. You don't come out and expose yourself. All this one you say, you just came here for the last condemnation. It's like you raise the dead horse, that you have let it lie. You should have let the sleeping dog lie. You shouldn't have come out and be saying all this rubbish, because all these things you are saying is even awakening the anger, the old anger that people have against you. The one that paid me most, that surprised me most, is that so many when Nigeria, they still abandoned that place, sitting down and whining and dining with their colored teeth, with their greenish and all this kind of smiling with IBB. Our president was even saying that, thank you for coming out to say the truth. Who don't know the truth? You yourself, you know the truth before IBB came out. You pursue it to the extent that you compel Buhari to acknowledge IBB as a former president. You compel Buhari to make sure that they may name our national stadium after MKO Abiola, and you are seeing thanking IBB to come out to say the truth. Which truth? That we don't know. It's an exposed secret. Everybody know it. I expect somebody like Tinubu, even if he was invited, he should just send one delegate there, one person, one, even maybe his housemate or somebody, just to go and represent him there, to show his further grievances. But Nigeria is a place where corruption rules supremely. Almost all of them benefited in the corrupt system of IBB. That IBB you are looking at, to some extent, he has wisdom, because when he was there, he didn't rule as a sectional leader. Even if he was sectional, he hid it. You know, he married a data woman. So it's a political tentacle, cut across Nigeria, and so many of them benefited in this corrupt system. Despite all the weakness of Buhari, when Buhari was there as a military head of state, back by Tunde Diagbon, we still enjoy some sanity in Nigeria. We still enjoy some discipline in Nigeria. Naira was equal to $1 was equal to $1 in those times. Immediately IBB come, everything started. We started hearing some strange English, austerity measure, all kind of name that they devalue Naira up to the point that we are today. So I will not be surprised that anybody that still want to become Nigeria president, they will still go to IBB. So as you want to stay rubbish, many people, they still flooded is in the venue of a place where it's talking rubbish.
Now I want to talk about this picture. But why I did my analysis this morning in just 2 minutes analysis before I started the program. I said that a cow, I said it this morning, a cow has more brain than an average Nigerian person. I said that this morning. And why do I say this? If a rich man comes to this place now and he kills 20 people, if people pursue that rich man. They try to catch him and he escape. After 2 years, if that rich man come back, start sharing bag of rice, people are not going to pray for that rich man and say, Baba, God will bless you. One, and number two, they're going to like, let us forgive him.
Let's forget.
But if Nigeria to be a normal country, can this kind of men like this sit down and people will be listening to them? What are your opinions? Look at the men.
No.
I'm coming. This Jonathan. Yakubu go on. This is Tinubu. This is IBB. This is Obasanjo. If Nigeria to be a normal country,
you see the two
and this kind of people come and sit down.
You see the two Mugun that I see here. I see this Mugun 1, Jonathan, and this one at the middle, Mugun 2, Tinubu. You see,
Yakubu go on 40.
you see Yakubu go on. Why is the difference between Yakubu go on and IBB? Yakubu go on is even worse than this one. This Baba 2, this one too na Ayena now. This one na 2 Ayena now. You are forgotten.
So if people are our leaders in Nigeria, look at them.
Yes, now
this is
all these people. Yes,
Yakubu go on. Tinubu, Babangida, and
all of them, apart from Jonathan. Jonathan is even better than Tinubu. You see this Jonathan, this is the only Mugun 1. Mugun 1. You see Obasanjo, Obasanjo and IBB, there's only a little difference. It's just that this one don't annulled election. That's only what differentiates him. But when he's talking about killing, using backdoor to murder, all this war, they are warlord. But you see this Mugun 1 and Mugun 3, they are the most Mugolious. Especially this one. This one's supposed to express.
But he supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
That's what I'm saying, that because they were all benefited from a corrupt system that is really in Nigeria. So all of them, and even this Jonathan, Jonathan is not that person that we want to be killing people. That's why I'm just exonerating him that it's just Mugun 1. Tinubu, Mugun 2. But this one and this one, they are co-IBB, they are bed of a feather. So
if these men are the fathers, I'm closing now. If these men now are the fathers of Nigeria, now is there a hope for Nigeria? Is there a future for
No hope. All this Baba that you see here, if they continue to be Nigeria founding father, there is no hope. Start from Obasanjo, IBB, all of them. Go and check their record. They are not meant word for Nigeria. Even for gracing this kind of occasion, and without any one of them standing up, even gracing this occasion is not worst thing. The worst thing is not be able to stand up here and ask some critical question from IBB, apart from our president thanking him and congratulating him that thank you for coming out to say the truth that my 10-year-old boy know. If you ask him anything about 1993 election, if they have teach him in the school, he will tell you that IBB are not the election. Abiola win, but IBB are not the election. That is the simple. That is the summary of what happened. And so we don't need IBB to come out and tell us what we know.
Good morning,
already.
Flip TV. Good morning, folks. Love from Sweden, Insta Power. You know I love you. But now I have 84. Like I said, when I started with just 20 followers, I said there will soon be 100. Now there are 84. But 84 people are watching, 20 likes. It's very poor. It's very poor. It's 96. Water Liverpool. Good morning, all. I love you, Mr. Nadele Abu said, IBB has open confession. Medicine after death. What is in it, please? Eugene Ugochukwu, they all want to make sure, they all want to ensure good reputation to their name before they fight. And Nigeria still will portray them good leaders.
You cannot get.
You see, I seem to agree with this man. But when IBB said that Abacha is his boss, and Abacha is also Jonathan Godfather, and MK was Tinubu Godfather. Mr. Lumide said that our president is that name I cannot, but our president may not. Mr. Lumide, good morning, but that name. Edun Zomi, who is greeting us, he always greets us. Good morning. I don't understand. 6 people 20 likes is very poor. Please, kindly click that like button. But we are closing now.
So what IBB want to achieve? Maybe change the narrative or try to achieve some a good reputation that is not deserved. Yes. He cannot get it. He just forget about it. Just shoot himself in the leg.
So let's close now with this last talk.
Okay.
One of the sons of MK Abiola said that Yoruba leaders betrayed his father. You can Google it, you can see it. Is it Jamiu or the other one? So that it is Yoruba leaders that betrayed his father. That they should not blame the Fulani people. What are your opinions? That Yoruba people betrayed they betrayed MKO by accepting job then from Abacha. What are your opinions?
Well, betrayal, like you said, is not something you cannot find among ourselves in Yoruba land. Here, it has been happening. His father betrayed some people also. So, but Yoruba we say kafaro yaro kojakaro ton. I don't know to what extent that thing he's talking about is real. I don't know. He didn't buttress what he's saying, but the major thing that we know that is that it was Northerner that annulled June 12th election, and the whole Yoruba stood up and fought for MKO. And even after the election was annulled, I know how many number of Yoruba that go for it while we were rioting. So what he's saying, if he can come out and buttress it, I will not be surprised if he bring evidences, but that is not what represent the whole Yorubas. Because Yoruba, we lost so many lives. Because Yoruba, so many struggle go against annulment of June 12th election, and so many riots in this Lagos state. It's Prince Olagunsoyinlola that can tell us what he witnessed. Immediately become Lagos state military administrator. It was a very tough battle for him. So what he said is not, does not represent the whole Yoruba race. That's my point.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Femi. Let me have Mr. Oluwa this morning. It's Oluwa's turn. Good morning. Yes, good morning, Mr. Oluwa. This morning, and we've been doing something. Do you want to talk? Mr. Oluwa, let me allow this man talk. Let me break some protocol. But there's a reason why. You know that I do turn my tongue, but this man comes in once in a while, so I'm sorry for that. Good morning, sir, Mr. Akinde.
Yes.
And let me announce, because they know him. If you know him, he comes once in a while. He's very busy. He's a gas somebody. Mr. Akinde believes, that's his opinion. And like I said on this program, anybody can have their opinion. Oluwa, stay with me. Everybody can have their opinion. And for Oluwa, his phone something. You drop your account number now. Everyone has to help Oluwa on that. But Mr. Akinde believes in Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Very well.
I've known him for a long time.
Well,
very well. Yes, I know for a long time.
I give him a name.
And they give him Moses of Nigeria.
Moses of
that's his opinion. You have to. But let me start from this before I go to Tinubu, before we close with that. Look at this, Mr. Akinde. Yesterday, Babangida has now said that June 12th, Abiola won the election. But it's not my fault. Abacha people that annulled the election. What are your opinion about that?
IBB today is a great man in my heart.
Come closer.
He's a great man in my heart. Not because they executed Abiola, but it's because he can open mouth and see things like this. There's nothing anybody can do. We that is here one way or the other, we offended God. My brother, IBB is free, and I clap for him when I hear it yesterday.
IBB is free?
With a human being, they may execute him today. But with God, because of the book, because of the book I read, Bible, he said, if you can confess your sin in my presence, and you did not go back to that sin again, truly you are a new somebody. IBB is a new somebody.
I'm sorry to cut you short.
Now,
that's on the spiritual angle.
That is
I'm coming. Many atrocities have happened. Many lives have been lost. How can you say it's free?
My brother, if we say it is not free, where is the IBB prison in the nation? Who we are arresting? My brother. Christian, we have the way of thinking. I don't say this man commit any sin right from yesterday that he opened his mouth and say something. What of Obasanjo that is still there? He had me talk about 2/3. As he talk about 2/3, Awolowo versus Shagari took 3rd. As the man just talk anything, my brother, IBB is free today in the heart of the living God, because he has obeyed God, that confess your sin. And either people forgive you or not, our God will forgive the man. But my advice to those that are ruling today, God may not take their sorry tomorrow, because there's a sample for them. IBB have bring a sample to them. Because if Baba now, President Tinubu, if he doesn't do well today, tomorrow God may not accept his sorry. Because sorry have come through him now, through IBB, which he had yesterday. I heard that some people say, why must Tinubu go to that place at all? They are worrying themselves. It's number one. If they are doing ritual today, and if it is the nation, the man must be there. In the mosque, the man must be there. In the church, the man must be there, because it's number one to this nation.
Now you think that IBB is
free in my heart?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
I forgive him.
Okay, you are forgiving. But let's look at these leaders. let me show the, I see that these leaders. What do you think about them? Because look at them. This is Ebele Jonathan, Yakubu Gowon, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, IBB, and them Shivolu Segun Obasanjo. If Nigeria to be a normal country, do you think that these leaders they are going to sit down like that and be free?
My brother, this is our Egyptian. This is our Pharaoh.
Which of them is our Pharaoh?
All of them, they are our Pharaoh. And I can't rate my brother today. Why I will not do that? He is still in the power. Tomorrow he may change, doing another thing. They are our Pharaoh. May God lead them to where Pharaoh is. My brother, they didn't help us in any form. Look at Nigeria now. No light, no water, nothing, no tomorrow.
Oh,
I don't like them.
Thank God.
I don't like them.
I'm coming.
I don't like them.
Now you said that no light,
no water,
good.
Nothing for the citizen.
Good, thank God. But you always say that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the Moses of Nigeria that is leading Nigeria well.
The man is still in the power.
Okay.
That is why I told you that I will not rate him now. But today I give Tinubu about 55%.
55%?
Different from these people that line up with him.
So now between Tinubu's 2 years of administration and them Jonathan's government, which one can you rate better?
My brother, to this I will rate Tinubu.
Ahead of Jonathan.
You will say why?
Why?
Because of the refinery that people say he cannot wake up and this man wake it up. It doesn't mean how much they buy fuel, but we can buy it.
But is the refinery working, sir?
Yes, it's working. Sure. There's no fuel coming out of from abroad to the nation. Very well. I know. Is there working? If it is not working, you know, paper will carry it. The news will carry it. It's working. See, you work hard to buy fuel because Nigeria have fuel on the ground. They can't bring it out without seeing Onyibo. Without seeing white man, Nigeria cannot bring fuel out of the ground. We are lazy. I will continue to say, if rice costs, my brother, it's opportunity for me and you to become billionaire. If rice costs, let us go and plan it. Then we see much money.
Okay. Thank you.
There's no Boko Haram. There's no Boko Haram in Oyo. Now, there's no Boko Haram in Ogun State. Go and plan.
Mr. Akele, God bless you, sir.
May God bless you.
I'm glad to have you. Let me have Mr. Oluwa. I have to bring him in because he's always part of what he goes to work. Mr. Oluwa, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And those of you that it was on Wednesday here when somebody asked for Mr. Abiola is not even online nowadays. Asked for Oluwa's phone number, and the phone is not good. So, and two of them said that they should find a way to help Oluwa. So, the account number to help Oluwa to have a new phone since yesterday. I would close on that by tomorrow. But if you're online, click that like button, drop your comment. I'll be reading your comment very soon. This lovely morning. June 12th. June 12th. Okay, you are back. Yes. June 12th. I feared for Abiola's assassination. Oluwa, no, let us see your phone again so that I will start. But this is the phone because I want to help Oluwa. Now the phone where it's not a laughing matter. Everybody is awesome. And the phone where Oluwa they use this, let me speak their language. And all of my viewers said that they want to help him. So his account number is there. We must thank Mrs. Abose Yadini, who gave Oluwa 20,000 naira. So if anybody want to help, tomorrow will be final day that I will announce here. But this is the phone of Oluwa. Right. So Mr. Oluwa, MK Abiola, IBB have now said, Abiola won this election. But it's not my fault, not me, I'm talking about IBB, that it was Abacha people that annulled the election. What are your opinions?
God bless you. Good morning to our viewers. You see, when we are hearing this type of a statement, it's part of revolution. See, without God, you don't want to hear this type of talk. You don't taste. It's haunting him. People lost their life because of June 12. The most free and fairest election in the history of Nigeria was annulled. And Nigeria was like going to another civil war. You can see what happened then. Me and you, we have sense those days. You see, now for me, I will give God the glory for bringing out this type of a statement to heal the wound. Because now the present one, they have to listen and do the rightful thing. You see all of them, they are sitting down there. All of them have skeleton in their cupboard. See, before he left, you know he's going to die soon.
Oh, okay. You think that that you may be thinking, oh, I'm close to my grave. That's why I'm saying this.
Yeah. See, Abibi, from day one, it's not enjoying his life. Even though you and I enjoy a person upon the whole world to enjoy for the whole world, because that sin deeply inside him is not happy. Because he's sin against humanity. He's sin against the most populous black nation on earth. There was a riot everywhere. Not many students died, not many people died, not many things them born. So coming now to tell us that I am responsible, it's a welcome development. Yes. Because many sitting here, they have more than that. But now, God is now telling them, do the right thing, because my people are crying. The crying of Nigeria make those things to be revealed. Day before yesterday, we were hearing of small story of Boko Haram. See, I told you yesterday that more secrets will be revealed. Nigeria is going to be healed because God is involved.
So let me read some comments. But now, when I started, I said that I had like 16 human beings when I started. Now there are 114. I know my viewers, they will come. I'm here, but
they are coming.
If you are watching, all of you, when I have these viewers online, only few support us by liking and share what you are doing. Kindly like and share and drop your comment. I want to read some comments now. Drop your comment. There are more viewers that will come and have their own say on this particular matter. So drop your comment and let us know what you are thinking this particular morning about the subject matter. Joshua Ogbobe said, good morning to you all. I hope Tinubu is going to correct Nigerian mistake. Abamieda, he said in that name, after 30 years, our next chairman Yakubu Gowon will write a book and tell Nigeria that Peter Obi won 23 election and beg for forgiveness. Mad people everywhere. Victoria Oloba, these rogues are our enemies. Victoria Oloba said that Yoruba leaders sold out Abiola. Buki also was talking to that man that left. Say, please, Mr. Please, read that Bible properly. Victoria Oloba said that Abiola's confession is a lie. He must make restitution before God can forgive him. Buki also said that this man is clueless about Nigeria's biblical repentance. Eugene Ugochukwu, if Abibi was strong enough to go for civilian presidency, he would have gone for like Abacha and Buhari. Joshua Ogbobe, Abibi have been saying that often God will visit them with fire. Abibi is confusing because he's suffering. Mr. Sudo can say that I've greeted Mr. So I was greeting me and Oluwa this morning. And Mr. Go say that some people not deserve to talk on public space. I understand what he's saying, but that man that left. Oluwa's the account number has been drawn for Oluwa. We want to support his phone. This is the phone that Oluwa is using before I continue. So please, you can support. This is him. Now, this is his phone. We're not mocking him, but somebody have helped 20,000 yesterday. If you can support him, God bless all of you. Hey, Yoko, good morning, everyone. Mr. Hey, good morning. I'm just going to say that IBB is a particular liar and nobody should listen and trust such incredible hooligan. Now, wow, that's Oyabo. Good morning. Law of karma is great. Good morning. Babangida has not healed the wound, but he has opened the wound the more. They say that please like and share this program. Let us continue, Mr. Oluwa.
God bless you.
Mr. Oluwa, you said that this IB's confession is an act of God.
Because it's trying to see, without God, IBB for a long time ago, now they talk. See, I have to say the truth will set you free. Without the truth, you can't be free, no matter how highly you are in the position. You see, it done a great evil to Nigeria. See, now, I think the rest will learn. Because Nigeria is a great country. Because of the leader, we are not great. We are suffering. We are
Nigeria is also a great country.
Yes, because
our leaders were not great.
We are not great. That's what we are experiencing every day. They share what belongs to you and I. See all of them that is sitting here now. Now they now reconcile their hearts because Nigeria was created that God bless Nigeria with all mineral resources. But we are not opportune to enjoy it because of those leaders we are seeing. Now it's a great lesson to the president, Jakapa, Tinubu, because you came with a lot of promise, and now those promises, no one is existing. We are even suffering more than before you came. So now you have to sit tight and let Nigeria live accordingly, because Nigeria is not living accordingly. Nigeria is brutally suffering. Somebody said refinery is working. How much is a liter of oil? You see, when the refinery is working, there must be limitation of the suffering. We will know that things are working, but not be much. Every day you hear of this one will come down, this one will come down, and it's keeping going up and up. They should take lesson and let Nigeria live accordingly, because Nigeria is suffering and God is not happy with the situation.
So I want to show you something now. Let me show you this particular picture. So this is your last question. Look at this man here. Now, this is former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. This is Yakubu Gowon, former leader that fought. A very young man. Okay, because if you see a Nigerian young man now, if you see a man of 32 years that bought a car and built a house in Nigeria, what you'll be thinking is that man is a Yahoo person or is a fraudster. This man at 31 years became president as a bachelor. Look at how everything has done for Nigerians. Now, at 30 years now in Nigeria, you are staying under your parents and they are feeding you.
I still looking for what to live on.
You understand? Obviously, I'm above 31. I never even married.
It was opportune.
But this is the IBB himself and Obasanjo. Oluwa, let's close with this. If Nigeria to be a normal country, can these men be working free?
You see, in Nigeria, when you say, can these men be working free? They can be working free, but now you don't have authority to say you want to eliminate them or sentence them to prison, because they hold Nigeria. You see, the picture is not telling you that, see, those are the people that hold us hostage. They hold us hostage. See, Abibi, you see, acclaim evil genuine. Acclaim evil genuine. You say na him be evil genuine. Maradona, assassin. You understand? Now assassin not telling the whole world, say, please forgive me. I don't know what I do. See, Obasanjo should always take the same responsibility and tell Nigeria, because see, they must confess and do the right thing. Let Nigeria be real Nigeria, because they hold the power to do the right, because they have trillions of what belong to the generality of Nigeria. Those men that are sitting there, they should give Nigeria a bridge of release, because they have the capacity. No jail in this country can say, okay, no court, no judge will say, okay, Abibi, go prison, or passenger, go prison. It's not possible, but it's only God. But now we are seeing, it's like we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. When those men are now confessing, I believe the rest will touch their beds.
Okay, Mr. Oluwa, once again, with the phone once again. So Mr. Oluwa, he has closed, but the account number has been posted. For those that want to help him have a new phone, support him so that I can have a new phone. This one can't do nothing, it's a fact. And by Yadini, God bless you. You gave Oluwa 2,000 yesterday. We appreciate you. God bless all of our viewers. So if you want to support Oluwa, tomorrow will be the last day that I'll make the announcement on that. So, but the account number is there. If you want to support Oluwa, is here this morning. And those of you that say that Oluwa is brilliant, like I said yesterday, I know Oluwa. Oluwa read paper. These papers, Oluwa read them. I know him very well. You know, we are here on this. He read paper, he read them editorials, he read everything. So, Oluwa, thanks so much for coming, sir.
So you are blessed.
Okay, amen. So, thank you for coming. Let's start this morning. IBB have come out to confess that MKO won the election. That many headlines that it was Abacha people that annulled that election. It was the fault. Let's start your opinion. What do you have to say about it?
Good morning, Mr. Rayman. I'm Mr. OJ Olajide on Flippy TV, and I'm saying good morning to all our world listeners, viewers all over the world, and I say good morning to all of you, Dr. Uboji and the rest of you, and the rest. Good morning, in Jesus' name. You see, IBB has not been forthcoming in saying the truth to the nation. All this while he have been saying he did this national interest, but yesterday he said two things that is so significant, that's so unique yesterday. Number one, he said his responsible for the annulment. That's number one. That's the first thing he did yesterday, which has never admitted before. He had been saying he did it in national interest, But yesterday he owned up that he's responsible. You should hold him responsible for the annulment. Number two, he said Abiola won the election. He has come out now to admit that Abiola is the true winner of that election. Those two significant things he said yesterday were so prominent was so important that now we know who the winner is, who our elected president was, MQ Abiola in 1993, and who robbed Nigerians of their victory, of their mandate was IBB. As Abiola said that he is responsible for it. Those two cardinal statements are very, very important. That it's not for Nigerians to take IBB up or the atrocities that characterize that follow up that matter. Number one, number of people that were killed, number of pro-democracy activists that were killed, number of Nigerians that demonstrated that were killed, that were suppressed by military operation. By the military were ruled out against, the military were ruled out against them and killed them. So these are areas of where IBB should be taken up. Now that he has confessed, has opened up that election was annulled by him, and Abiola won the election. It's enough. It's a state matter. It's a criminal matter. The whole Nigerians went to a poll and gave a mandate to somebody to rule them. You unilaterally annul this and cancel this. It's a criminal matter. It's a treasonable offense. It's a robbery against the state. It should be picked up yesterday. It's not. You should not be talking of Abiola should rising up to go and take him up. It does not even. We should not be waiting for that. We should not be waiting for women activists to take up IBB. It's a state matter. It's a criminal matter. So it's the state that pursues criminality against any offender. Let the state rise up and take up IBB.
Which state want to rise up?
Nigerian state now.
Yes. Which Nigerian state can rise up?
Excuse me. It's a Nigerian state is pursuing criminality up to tomorrow. Anybody who commits a crime is a crime against the state.
Have you seen a former president in Nigeria ever appearing in court?
It doesn't matter. Somebody can start somewhere. Okay. President Trump is the president of the US. Excuse me. President Trump is the president of the US. You see, attend his case matter in the court. His case is what I see. You see, attending in the court of law. So he can start from somewhere. If you start from IBB, then you have started this. That's it. The day you wake up is the day you realize your mistakes and begin to correct it. That's the day of your conversation. That's the day you start a new life, a new of life. You can start with IBB. If it has never happened before, you can start with IBB today, right today. It's a criminal matter. It's a state matter that pursues criminality against any offender, against any accuser. So, and then against any accused also. So the state can take it up. Or human rights activists can take up the matter and challenge IBB in the court of law. Or Abiola children can take up the matter and take up the matter on the behalf of their parents. Any interest in the behalf can take up the matter against IBB and challenge the court of law. And let's see what the court will say about this. Yes, it's not above the law. The rule of law says, in supremacy of the law against over everybody. Equality before the law. So IBB is not above the law. Let the matter be taken up against IBB in the court of law. And let redress be sought against him. All the atrocities have been committed, people have been killed, the lives are wasted and everything. The way say the loss of life, the losses that concern that annulment, let redress be taken up against IBB to correct it and let damage be solved for him. If he's convicted and whatever the judgment will cause upon him, let it be so. Let him serve the appointment that's due to him as a result of that atrocity, so that next people will be careful of what to do next time. So
IBB should beg for forgiveness from citizens of Nigeria because he has destroyed the country economically, socially, and politically. Victoria Oloba, Yoruba nation now. Let us make our region great again. Great Awu. Mr. Godson, Western world no need forgiveness from anybody.
Yes.
Neither they do the needful.
Yes.
King Joe Ogba in a same country by now, IBB will be cooling his head in prison.
Good.
For those atrocities is committed.
Good.
Buki has stopped. Their convention will make no difference. They are just one. Nigeria is not moving forward unless leaders do the needful. Buhama Commission, the Western are not good example. Tinubu should learn from IBB. Buhama Commission said that nothing will happen to IBB. He said what was already known, and he knew nothing would come out of it. So that I was saying that IBB should remain in prison forever and ever throughout his lifespan. Mr. Lagide, no law in Nigeria. That's what Alubide is telling you.
Mr.
Mr. Olumide is telling that there is no law in Nigeria.
I don't agree with him.
With arrest Osayodon, if it happens to IBB, it means another person can easily do the same. He said if nothing happens to IBB, another person can do the same. Let IBB go to prison and confiscate his stolen to revive the business of Abiola. Please allow this comment. He said let IBB go to prison and they should confiscate his maybe his asset and then revive the business of Abiola, which IBB destroyed. Now, 119, 34 likes. I don't know how our viewers, I don't know how they watch us and they love us. But click that like button if you love us. Continue, Mr.
Yes, I agree. One of the comments you said revalidate Abiola's mandate.
No, it's not about that. Let IBB go to prison and confiscate his stolen. His money should use to revive what Abiola's property.
Okay, yes. See, what I'm saying is that
I'm coming. Mr. Abu, where is it? I know I don't skip your message. I read every message. Where is it here this morning? And I will have read it unless it's not here. No, Mr. Daniel Abu, I'm not seeing the message. Maybe you send it again. I'm going to send it again. I'll see it. I cannot see it here. No, I don't skip messages. Continue.
Mr. Rilwan, what I'm saying is that the atrocity committed under an
IBB, I've read it and I say IBB has open confession, medicine after death. Okay. What is the need, please?
Okay. What I'm saying is this: IBB, if somebody among the commentator said, the Western world they don't believe in forgiveness. They believe in seeking the redress through the court of law. Bring you appropriate court of law and pronounce judgment upon you if you are guilty or innocent. The same thing I'm saying, IBB has committed, a treasonable act against the state. It's not above the law. There's law in Nigeria, like one of the commentators said, there's no law in Nigeria. Let me correct that impression.
Even me too, if there's law in Nigeria, I'll ask you a question. Have you seen any former president in Nigeria, any former president, maybe even vice president, ever come to the court before?
I have told you, I answered, I say no. And I tell you, you can start somewhere. You can start somewhere. If you tell me there's no law in Nigeria, how come Emefiele that was untouchable during Buhari 8-year tenure, towards the end of the year tenure, is that cooling himself in the prison yard now? If you tell me there's no law in Nigeria, how come Emefiele, who was untouchable under Buhari, is now facing court of law? Is now facing charges in the court of law now. If there's no law, if it had not been touched, it will have still been going, freely. It would not been touched. That's to tell you that people in power, they're the one not taking up the courage.
IBB assets are in the Western world. Where am I coming saying that?
See, wherever his assets is, it is known all over the world. If it's just we have people who have not been able to take up the courage, and some of the courage, and dare these people. If you have a man who can take up the courage and dare these people, then you know that there's law in Nigeria. I've just set an example to you that Emefiele during Buhari was untouchable, but now when another government came that does not know Emefiele again, Emefiele is now being brought under justice of law of the land. He's not facing judgment. He's not facing justice in the court of law. That's to say there's a law. What we have is that we have not got people in the affairs who have the courage to take up the matter against those who offended the state, who have committed wrong against the state, who have wronged the state, who have wronged the citizen. That's what is lacking. There's law in Nigeria. A person like me, if in that power, I have the courage, I have the dare, I can dare them. You know there's law. There's law in Nigeria. We saw how people who talk they are untouchable are now being brought before the law. And so the fact that there's no former president who have been taken to court of law does not mean that it shall never be. We need the courageous people who will dare them.
We are practicing oligarchy in Nigeria. Where am I coming? Mr. Sudak agreed to say that he agreed to that everybody should be in prison.
Yes.
The oligarchy is born in. So Mr. Abiola said that we are passing oligarchy.
I don't agree with
you. Cannot go to. Mr. Kinjogba said that Mr. Olajide, there is no law in Nigeria. Rather, there's a witch hunt in Nigeria.
No, I don't agree with you.
With that, so that can have
I don't agree with Mr. Kinjogba. I've just set an example to you. There's somebody
who Astop said, Ms. Buki Astop, God bless you. When I do it, I know what I'm doing. Ms. Buki Astop, God bless you. Say that Olusegun Victor, good morning from Madrid, Spanish capital. We love you, Olusegun Victor. And click the like button as we are coming. as you are coming in. The phone number that you see on the is to account number is to help Mr. Olua who lost his phone is not good. So anybody that want to do that, God bless all of you. But let me continue. There's law in Nigeria for certain group and class of people. For some people they are untouchable. That's Ms. Buki Astrop.
I said no. I said it is not. There's law in Nigeria for everybody. What we have in Nigeria is that we have weak people in government who cannot take up the courage to dare anybody who have done wrong and bring up the law against them. That's what is happening in Nigeria. There's law in Nigeria for everybody. I've just set an example to you. You knew why maybe let me just pass through during the dying days of Buhari in government. He was untouchable. The judgment came. He didn't see obey it. But when the new government came to power, who can dare him? You look at what Emefiele is facing now. He's not facing law in Nigeria. So there's law in Nigeria. What we have is that people who could not take up the courage, who could not dare those who have robbed this country, who could not dare them, who could not have the courage to take them up. Those are the people we have in government. There is law in Nigeria. I don't agree with you. But when we have a people who have courage of mind, who can take up the courage, who can dare these people and tell them go to hell, make them face the judgment, make them pass through seek through take them through the court of law to stand for the atrocities they have committed. Then you know there's law in Nigeria. There's law in this country. Not that but we lack courageous people to take up the matter against them in the court of law and prosecute them. That's the kind of people that's what we should be praising. We should have in position of power. There's law in Nigeria. Let IBB be arrested and be taken up to face the court of law and to answer for all the charges, all the atrocities he has committed. Why June 12 election was another, and the people and the losses we experienced. Thank you, in the Nigerians and our viewers all over the world.
Authentic general. On Wednesday you came first, then you left. So you see, when I do my thing, I do turn by turn. Authentic general of Ogba. Yes. Very, very popular man that does this spare part man. God bless you, Mr. Authentic. I'm very happy to have you this morning.
God bless you.
Is there, let's start from there, Mr. Authentic. Is there law in Nigeria?
There's no law.
Come to the mic. Is there law in Nigeria, Authentic?
There is no law in this country. The law that you are seeing in this country is law of the masses. What do I mean by the masses? Law of the less privileged ones. Our big men, our political elites, no law is holding them.
That means IBB cannot go to jail.
IBB cannot go to jail. You know that, of course. Is it now that you know that IBB is it the first atrocity? Is it the first atrocity that IBB commits? There was a time so many generals were killed under the watch of IBB. Do they investigate that? Look at I and you know that Abiola won the election. They single-handedly denied him, even jailed him, and killed him in the detention.
Amabinu cannot solve it.
Huh?
Amabinu cannot solve it.
Amabinu cannot solve it. So no law.
Pastor is about to take
law.
my job for me. Pastor is asking from the background, but continue.
No law. The law that is they put there is a law that's holding me and you. If me and you commit any crime now, you will see the law will come out.
But the law cannot hold IBB.
The law cannot hold the so-called the big man and the political elites.
Oh, now, I started from there. So
but the only law they can do, if you witch hunt them, witch hunt the so-called big man, they will go after you. Just like the one that this my brother said now, like Emefiele. Emefiele is a witch hunting law. Because he stepped on many toes.
But you don't think that he embezzled money?
Eh?
I said, do you think that he embezzled money?
How many of them are not? You see, IBB has he not embezzled money? How many of them? I should name all of them. IBB, Buhari, all of this Buhari that left now. Even Ahmad Bola Tinubu, he's not embezzling. Has he not embezzling money? What are you trying to tell me? Many of them have been embezzling money. All of them. No one. IBB died. It's because he died. That is why they are recovering. Even now, up till now, they are recovering Abacha. Abacha died because they are recovering. Even up till now, they are still recovering. Tinubu bring the one where he bring from France at that time. Because he died. Hadn't been IBB, Abacha is alive. Will you see anything?
So no, let's start from there. So now this is it. Abiola won June 12th. Is here. And my viewers, there's a mistake on the headlines. But I get his annulment, but it now said that listen, but he said that the poll cancellation it was done by Abacha forces. No, Abacha is dead. So who will not speak for Abacha now? Because he's alive. He said that
who was our president then?
Military head of state.
Yeah? Who was the military head of state then? No. Who was the military head of state? It's IBB. Then who said the forces? He was just saying this because Abacha is no longer alive. If Abacha is alive, will he say this? Abacha will say his own take. How can he be a head of state? He say he's a forces. He's a what? Is he that English I used? No. He was the one that nullified this man. This thing. He nullified it. And when Abiola came, if you watch, if to say Abacha is alive, Abacha will tell you that he was the one that engineered him to go and take over. Because there are power quests. The Northerners are power quests. Everything power. That is why Nigeria, they have been holding this power since 1960 up to date. What is the development of this country?
So now, let me ask you this final question before I begin. Pastor Matthew, but if somebody says Nigeria is not working, every time you see Pastor Matthew, Nigeria is working. Pastor Matthew, I wish you can see him here. He's really enjoying himself this lovely morning. But Pastor Matthew is the next. But let me ask this final question. I'm sorry for that. Who do you think that may be sponsoring Boko Haram? Yesterday you were not here, but is it that no proof USAID funds sustaining Boko Haram says US envoy is here too on the Vanguard that no evidence USAID funds sponsor Boko Haram, US ambassador. Who do you think that may be sponsoring Boko Haram, Mr. Authentic?
Well, I cannot tell you vividly who is sponsoring Boko Haram, but all of us are here, even during the Jonathan regime, that Jonathan came out and told us that Boko Haram is his cabinet. And by then, this president, vice president, current by President Shetima, there was a time he was accused and he was sponsoring Boko Haram. Many of them in the north like that. All the top politicians in the north. Somebody, Sheriff, what is he?
Alimodu Sheriff, former governor of
There was a time he was accused that he's sponsoring Boko Haram. Many of them like that. And they are in the government. What are you trying to tell me? You are asking me who is sponsoring Boko Haram. Am I in the north to tell you who is sponsoring Boko Haram?
But must you be in the north to know who is sponsoring Boko Haram?
They know themselves. If something is happening in your area, you understand, and you don't want it, you will fight tooth and nail to stop it. But what are the northern governors? What are they doing? What are the northern politicians? What are they doing? If they don't know about Boko Haram, if they are not gaining from Boko Haram, it's just like what is happening to Nnamdi Kanu. Are you not? Don't you see that the eastern governors and the eastern politicians, they are enjoying, they are benefiting from the detention of the Nnamdi Kanu?
I do think so.
Yes, they are gaining from it. It is to their own benefit because they think that when this young one is being out, their political this thing will be cropped. You understand me now? That is why. So if you watch vividly, you find out that the sponsors of the Boko Haram is from the north, the northern politicians and the northern governors and the northern elites, because they are gaining from them.
Okay. Mr. Authentic, God bless you. Thanks for honoring us again by coming.
God bless
Authentic
you.
General.
But if I come, you will deny me of saying.
No, it's not my come deny you. It's about time. You know you're you say spare parts, so don't really have time for us. But if you come, and I'll give you time. But God bless you. Thanks for coming, sir. Let me have Pastor or Mr. Matthew. Any how you know how to call the name? No. Mr. Matthew, good morning, sir.
Good morning, thank you for having
I want to start from the question of King Joe Ogba before we go into the. Maybe you'll be my last speaker, maybe it will be David, I don't know. Today, because before this network issue start again, I want to read from the King Joe Ogba's comments this lovely morning. It says, let me read so that I will start from there. God bless you. You know I love you. God bless you. Paul Onyekaba, good morning, all the way from Italy. Mike Samuel, God bless you. No, you don't need to be sorry you came late. We love you. You can also watch our programs from beginning. God bless you, Mr. Ikechukwu. We are glad to have you this morning. Real one, who will put IBB in jail? Is it Tinubu, Obasanjo, Jonathan Buhari? Who all these people can even troop in his house doing campaign for evil blessings?
None of them.
Who can put IBB in jail?
Nobody.
Talk on that, Pastor. Let's start conversation.
Thank you for having me. You see, in Nigeria,
Pastor CKD, God bless you for that.
persons are above the law. Not because they are above the law by the nature of the constitution, but in Nigeria, there's what they call senior citizens. If you look at the front cover page, you see some supposed senior citizens seated there. So those are the supposed senior citizens who are above the law. It doesn't matter what any of them you see here commit. I don't think the police, DSS, name it, can go and knock at their door. This one, I want to bring something to your notice. During the time of the former president, Muhammadu Buhari, a retired director of DSS, I think Director General of DSS, had issue of financial malfeasance allegation. DSS invaded his house, possibly to arrest him. No, EFCC invaded his house, possibly to arrest him. The DSS personnel who were guarding his house resisted the arrest. They called and there was a reinforcement from the headquarters of DSS. Up to date as we speak, nothing is heard of whether he was probed, whether he was investigated, whether he was tried. So if somebody at that level could be above the law, they're talking of IBB, Jonathan, Obasanjo, Gowon. Those ones are, if there's anything more than above the law, that is the category.
Let me comment on one of
So to
our.
answer your question directly, nobody can put IBB in jail. It's like saying, there's this saying, who will bear the cat? You know they already know who bear the cat. In the kingdom of the rats, cat was disturbing. They had a meeting and they said that the best way to escape the onslaught of cats is to put bell on the neck of the cat. So that each time is coming, the bell will raise alarm. All the cats will disappear. So no, the rats will disappear. After coming up with this laudable idea, the question now arose. One of them now raises his hand. They say, what do you want to say? He said, who will now go and bear the cat? That he'll come back alive. That's the problem.
Let me read one of our comments. One of our comments here. Now it was getting. It's another job, Mr. Olajide. The laws are not for the cabals, okay. And IBB is one of the cabals. Like I hope I just no. I hope I just say that he said that the Olajide is doing that, but the laws are not for the cabals, and IBB is one of them. And Pastor has talked about that. One of our viewers sent that message. I don't know if I got. Pastor, now let us now start properly. David is my last reviewer today. I feared Abiola's assassination could lead to civil war. IBB. Let me read again for the last time. It says Abiola won the poll. I take responsibility for the annulment. IBB saying all these things. Forcing Abacha annulled poll without my authorization. I failed to secure military colleagues' commitment to hand over. He hopes that mystery behind Delegiwa's death will be uncovered. Raise him billions of naira for presidential library. Without Babangida, I wouldn't be in politics. Tinubu is saying that. IB's comments are not new. Falai. Let's start from there. I know. Let me read that one. It says, IBB, Abiola won June 12, 1993 election. I regret its annulment. Poor cancellation done by Abacha forces without my authorization. So let's talk on that. That's
I think IBB, the man that they used to come and have exposed his ignorance and he exposed his incompetence. For what he have said, I've read it. Beyond what you are reading, I've read. I took time to go through the whole write-up. I think what happened is that IBB was not actually in charge of his government, contrary to the impression that was created then. Because he blamed the lies of Abacha for leading the opinion that led to the annulment of that election. If you were in charge, because he's claiming that he could not secure the commitment of his team members, people who he worked with, to hand over the power to Abiola. Another argument is he feared that Abiola would have been assassinated if they handed over to him. All these things are rhetoric. All these things are he's trying to play his usual Maradona game, which he cannot play at this level. Because you are talking about, if you handed over to him, you are talking about the commander of the armed forces, who will have the capacity to reshuffle the military and determine who becomes his chief of staff and all of that. And this is Abiola that was touted, whether wrongly or rightly, that stage managed accused in Nigeria. So I think the man should have known the right thing to do. They had handed over to him. So the argument of IBB that he feared that they could have assassinated Abiola, which could have led to civil war, for me, all those things are meritorious that have no basis. IBB should hide his face in shame. Because he showed that he's not competent, one. He showed that, two, he was not in charge, contrary to what they made us to believe then.
So I asked a question, because I did my analysis this morning. If Nigeria was a very normal country, we'll be closing. Look at Jonathan, Yakubu Gowon, Bola Tinubu, IBB himself, and Abacha. If Nigeria was a very normal country, can this man sit down like this and be doing like a meeting or a book presentation?
I had a conversation with someone from Plateau the other time. He told me that by now, Gowon is regretting fighting the civil war, fighting to keep Igbo in Nigeria, the Biafrans in Nigeria. The time of Obasanjo as the president, that's when we had the do or die affair, which have no place in democracy. A Jonathan government was characterized with corruption, though the corruption is not limited to his government. But the good thing about him is how he handed over power to the Buhari administration after the result was declared by INEC. Then the other person there, who is the other person? Is it the Jagaban of Africa, of Nigeria? Or how do they call him? That cannot even define where he comes from or the school he attended. I totally agree with you. If we were to be running a safe society, I don't think Nigerians will be celebrating those who subjugate them.
No proof, final question. No proof of USAID funding sustaining Boko Haram. That funds of USAID. No, I asked the question yesterday, who is sponsoring Boko Haram? Now, USAID is saying that. You are closing with that.
The US envoy that is saying it, the governors are, because I understand that he met with the governors of Nigeria, and that is from after the meeting he made that statement. The governors who met with him, why are they not telling Nigerians all the funds have been receiving from US aid? What have they been using it to do? Who is the beneficiary? I understand that part of the reason American government is questioning the funding is they don't want to be wasting their money. Yes. And if they spend money, they should understand that it meets the purpose for which is being spent. Yes. So the governors have a responsibility to explain to Nigerians who have been the recipients, beneficiary of all the funds coming through federal government to the respective states, respective local governments, through United States of America in terms of that US aid. It's not just enough to summon the US ambassador and try to make him make a statement to justify receiving of the fund. I said it when Trump came on board, that if US is stopping anything funding to Nigeria, to Africa, it is not going to affect the common man, because the problem we have in this part of the world has always been misappropriation, and there's no transparency in the way and manner such money is being spent. But if you are giving up aid in terms of drug, maybe HIV patients, I know that one will definitely get to the recipient, because the government official will not go and start taking HIV drug. So what I'm saying in essence is, I'm not satisfied with the position of Nigerian government vis-a-vis the audience they had with the envoy from US. Let the America do the investigation properly.
Thanks so much for coming. Mr. Davis, my last speaker today, so I'll close. Come to this side. I'm closing now. Good morning, Mr. David. Well, let me some comments so that.
Good morning to Mr.
I just really want Olasu to come. I'm not.
Pastor.
No. Pastor is part of Pastor is part of the government. We know ourselves here, no, so when we do this, I know how you do that. I know that. If IBB if IBB was happening to be an Igbo person, where would have been now? 7 heaven. Pastor Matt is always on point. Yes, he's getting fighting the civil war with Mr. Gowon. I talk about Mr. Gowon. Don't worry about this. Good morning, my people. Okay, there's one now. Good morning. Stay safe. Insta power. Precious Ikedi, David, you are looking good. Precious Ikedi is saying that. He said, David, you are looking good. I don't know why David. You can see David now. These are one of the cabals in the country. He's going. But what it is in Nigeria. I don't know, Mr. David. Stay. Let me because my time. I'm closing. Okay. Let's close Mr. David this morning. Okay. I went out the comments. So Mr. Annulled Abu, you know I the comment. Okay. Mr. Abraham Akombi, this is understand, but I cannot just say that because that's an allegation that may not be able to answer. So we have to be careful here in Nigeria. Mr. David, Mr. Agosin that Mr. David Messier, Mr. Agosin is greeting you from Denmark, but
Messier too.
Mr. David is getting mature, small. I don't understand. Everybody just Mr. David. But it's what it is. We know our viewers. That's why I read their comments, all of them. You know, if I read your comment, I have to go back and read your comment again. Mr. David, let us be closing small. Baby, Chidie Bere, Onye de Kaga. It says, let me read this morning. Tinubu and Co told IB to cancel the election. I don't know, but as they celebrate IB to raise funds for the library. Okay, so let's start. So my last review this morning. Abiola won the election. All of you that are behind me that are not talking, I've told everybody here, come early, you will speak. No matter who, anybody, come early. If you don't come early, I cannot change the rule for anybody. Abiola won the 1993 election. I regret the annulment. Poor cancellation done by Abacha forced it without my authorization. Now Abacha is dead. Who will speak for him? I'm going there. Let me say this for the last time. Now, June 12th, you're my last speaker. I feared Abiola's assassination would lead to a civil war, IBB. Let me read for the last time today. He says, Abiola won poll. I take responsibility for his annulment. Forcing led by Abacha and not poll without my authorization. I failed to security colleagues' commitment to hand over. He hopes that mystery behind Delegate was there to be uncovered. Now it's erasing billions of naira for presidential library. Without Bangida, I wouldn't be a politician who is saying that IB's comment and not the following. Mr. David, let's consider you can return it.
Thank you, Mr. Williwan. First and foremost, I would say that the only thing that is constant in life is change. Change is very constant in life. So in life, whatever you do, just put in your hard work, and I believe God will always come through for everyone. Now, let me read from this that IBB won't dare appear in public if Nigeria were to be a sane society. IBB won't dare appear in public if Nigeria were to be a sane society. So it shows that Nigeria is now a crime scene. Nigeria is a crime scene because look at the kind of look at the number of people who went out to who were out yesterday to celebrate IBB, Mr. Willie One, to celebrate IBB despite the atrocities he has committed. See yesterday when I watched the video, the clip of it, I watched what Atoze said that IBB made them. Now, what has been the role of IBB to our democratic system of government, to our democracy? A man who truncated democracy.
Continue.
A man who truncated democracy, and yet we have people coming out to celebrate him. People coming out to speak highly well of IBB. What good did IBB do to this country? Now, the only person you can speak evil about is a dead man, because Abacha is dead. So you feel you can apportion all the blames now to him. Now coming out to tell the whole world that Abacha indirectly advised him for him to annul that. Who told you that? Who told IBB that MKO might be assassinated? By who? I think to me these are all rhetorics. These are just games. These are tentative statements that IBB himself cannot prove.
132 human beings are online. When I started Half City, I said my followers, they will come. I'm live. But now, if 132 people are watching me and just 40 likes, very poor. Very, very, very poor. So you can as well click that like button and support us and share. But then let me read some comment for Kinjo Ogba. I said Mr. David is looking good though. Let me read the comment so that he said that David is looking good. He has moved on without minding this Tinubu's administration. Oyike Kalu, welcome on board. He said he joined late, but God bless. Mr. Oyike Kalu, yes. We started the program by 8:30. 8:30, we close by 10 o'clock. Today, something again. So I'm extending the time to 10:15. 10:15, I have closed. Is my last speaker today. If you get the like and share the program, yes. So let's continue. Oluwa's account number is up there. Oluwa, I'll bring it if I close. His phone is very bad. You can please support him. Oluwa, Mr. Oluwa. So let's continue.
So, Mr. Williwan, at this point, a man who truncated democracy, our democratic system of government in Nigeria, and now we have a lot of people going out to donate money for him. Look at how much IBB raised yesterday, and now we have average Nigerians on the streets who can barely feed. Look at now, imagine IBB saying that Tinubu advised him to join politics.
My followers, God bless you. I'm seeing you. You're not pressing that like button.
He said,
God bless you.
Tinubu advised him. He said IBB advised. Tinubu said IBB advised him to join politics. But look at the people there who were opportune to attend or to grace the occasion. Every one of them here has EFCC court case. Every one of them here is being guilty of siphoning Nigerian Commonwealth. Each one of them there is guilty or has a court case there. Even IBB himself. If Nigeria were to be a same country, IBB ought to have been behind bars, not to be celebrated. Gowon yesterday was being quoted saying that IBB should not feel guilty of what happened by plunging the economy by what plunging the economy into chaos then. Yes. You know how many persons lost their life when that election was being annulled just because of one man silly mistake? And now you are coming to tell Nigerians that IBB should not feel guilt. Why won't he feel guilt instead of him coming out to push all the blames on Abacha? Was Abacha the head of state then? So I think IBB at this point should take blame.
Mr. Ifeanyi Joel, I agree with him. He said that the NEC, it was NEC then. Is it even Federal Electoral Commission or the NEC, just national?
That means
there was NEC. He said that the NEC chairman is equally dead before this matter came up again.
Mr. Aviliwan.
Is it Is it Mr. Iwosu or Fiwosu?
No, I think Henry Wosu was then the INEC chairman.
Yes,
then.
that was neck, yes.
Yes. So now coming out to say there was never a time Henry Wosu advised him to another election. He did that because he felt they, as at then, they never wanted a democratic system of government. They felt military could continue and sustain that government at that point. So coming out to push to blame Abacha and co, to me I think it's really a waste of time. And yesterday shows how a country called Nigeria might never be a better society.
Might never be better.
Might never be better, because if at this point, even at this dispensation, we are still coming out to glorify, to heap praise, or to celebrate those who have indirectly, one way or the other, damaged our lives. Those who have not made our lives a better place. Those who have not made Nigerian society a better society. Those who have looted the country to stupor, and yet we are coming out. Look at the check people who start with close to ABB.
Let me ask you this last question. I'm closing.
Sorry, sir. Former head of states, which one among them does not have a court case?
No,
all corruption of people.
No, that's where I'm going. This is the last question. I'm closing now.
Yes.
If Nigeria to be a normal country, we saw people that sat down. We saw Yakubu Gowon was there, Jonathan was there, Abacha was there, Abu Salam, all of them were there. If Nigeria to be a normal country, these leaders are they supposed to be working free? Close with that.
None of them ought to have been working free. Every one of them ought to have been called for questioning. And now Nigeria, as this country has a system whereby once you are former head of state or former vice president, you can never face a panel. Courts will never call you or indict you for, even if courts indict you for corruption, the current administration cannot sue you or cannot call you to order. Then say, why are we running a country? So I think for me, at this point, there is nothing to be celebrated in the life of IBB. IBB lived a life that was, it depend on the Commonwealth of Nigeria, stole our Commonwealth, deprived so many Nigerians of their Commonwealth, even did one of the greatest treasonable offense in the history of Nigeria by annulling a democratically elected president. It shows that these men don't mean well for Nigeria, and yet we have likes of Dangote, Tiwa Danjuma, and then Bua donating money to him to raise his library. What library is he trying to erect? What does he want to say? What book would be kept in the archive of that library? To do what? Thank you for having me.
So all of our viewers, we have come to the end of the program today. Like I promised, I gave 15 minutes extra time, so we go by 10. We love you, we appreciate you, we thank you. But before you go, let's think about this, the youth of Nigeria. Like I said in the morning, a 32-year-old Nigerian person is still staying with his parents. Either a Yahoo boy is licking Refno. Look at the tongue, blue, no brain, putting dreadlock. But at 32 years, Yakubu Gowon became Nigerian president as a bachelor. A 30-year-old boy in Nigeria has no future. NYSC, doing drugs, smoking igbo, all those nonsense. At 32, here in Lagos, Yakubu Gowon came to do his wedding as the head of state, Nigeria president. He was a bachelor when he was a president. What is the future for Nigerian youth? That's number one. Number two, somebody like IBB, if Nigeria were to be a normal country, can that person be doing something that people will come and celebrate? Like I give an example, I said in Nigeria, if you're a rich man, if you go to any street and kill 20 people, if they try to arrest you, you run away. Come back to that city in the next 2 years, give them bag of rice, give them ambala, give them 4 yards of clothes, give them anything, they will forget and they will now pray for you. That's where we find ourselves as a nation. There seems to be no future for this nation. So let me appreciate my viewers, greet them before I close this morning. I'm closing them. Omodua, God bless you. Thanks for watching this morning. Kinjo Ogba, I love you. God bless you. Mazi David Okafor, God bless you. Dr. Okuoji, God bless you. Miss Precious Ikedi, you always, God bless you, man. Always tell me like and share. Mr. Olumide Bolude, God bless you this morning. Victoria Oloba, God bless you. Mr. Gossin, God bless you. Buki Astrop, God bless you, man. Brahma Kombi, I love you. God bless you. Victor Rest Osayondo, God bless you. Mr. Nadan El Abu, I love you. God bless you. Olusaku Victor, God bless you. Emmanuel, God bless you. Young Nwoko, God bless you. Pius Onyekaba, God bless you this morning. Ikechukwu Samuel Ezagbugu, God bless you this morning. Insta Power, God bless you. Okay, Tess Wanoha, God bless you. Seven Heaven, God bless you. Don White Ibadinson, God bless you this morning. Bebe, Chidie Bere, Oyedekaga, God bless you. Oyike Kalu, God bless you this morning. I'm closing this morning. Prince Jajaman, you know I love you. God bless you, all of you. William, come United Kingdom, God bless you. I'm closing. In the next 1 minute, I'll allow you to see Lagos again. See Lagos. And for all of you that are in diaspora, so that they can see Lagos. Stay with me. Saturday edition, weekend edition will be here once again. 8:30. All your notifications, I'll be here. And enjoy your weekend. If you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. You know today is Friday. So tomorrow we'll be here once again in good health and having sound mind. God bless all of you. We love you here on this platform on Flip TV. God bless you.
Bye for everybody.
So, Oluwa, I don't know why you don't like you. You know the point.
Which one say you don't like him?
No, last day.
Don't talk that kind of thing.
I can't believe they are saying Oluwa. Tomorrow I will
They will see respond. They will see. Tomorrow day.
I go down. I go also that.
By the time they respond, you'll be surprised. They will respond. You have already made the announcement. How many will tell the money left if they give it the money? Nobody for.
Yes.
You know say
no, I do my money. No, that don't concern me. My money.
This man was.
My problem with that.
You're the motherfucker. Your motherfucker.
My money, I'll give you your money.
I will buy you something.
No, don't even go. Just give me money. I'll give you your money. It's going to. You not say. Why you talking about? I know me. Okay, boy. Okay. That is the best. Malabas. Àwọn ẹ̀mú láìkí ẹ̀ àmì àti ẹ̀mú láìsí tí wà àjọ máa ń tí bá kí ní ẹ̀ máa ń comment tó ní bá tèmi máa ń comment. So this is Lagos. You can also support Oluwa as Oluwa support him. He's a good man. Oluwa a good man. A man that a very good man. You can support him. Support him. Let's see what. Yes. So yes, you cannot communicate. So help him. Oluwa. So God bless all of our viewers.
God bless you forevermore.
The man that annulled June 12th election, Babangida has actually owned it up. Babangida is supposed to be apprehended, arrested and sent to jail.
Arrested,
He denied the man, Mochuda Abiola, the fairest and freest election ever conducted in Nigeria. Babangida should be arrested. It doesn't matter.
Confession.
Yes.
At the time they say, it is budget. I can able to give any state. Make you fight for it.
Miss Bola, but if it's from here, but from Bola, you want to give Bola. Okay, maybe by tomorrow the person will expatiate on that if it is for him. But we are seeing here live. Someone Bola, I don't know the person, but if it's from him, just tomorrow review yourself so that we'll know. So we can know if it's from him. One is Bola. I don't know if it's from him, but this is. something. Enter. Okay, confirm. Yeah. Oh, again. Oh, yeah. I didn't know me. Yesterday she did it again. She has done it again today. Thank her. We will thank her tomorrow with Mike. Miss Bola again. Yeah, Dini. God bless you. God bless you. So just.
I very appreciate it.
Yeah.